Hi, collective. Ishina. I saw 22 on the timer not too long ago. I should have burned the incense. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe, collective. Collective, we will be using What Lies Beneath. Okay. Hidden Figures Oracle cards. Okay. I don't use this one often. I think it's Rana George. Okay. Lenormand. By Rana George. Artwork by Callie L. French. Okay. It's a beautiful. I don't know. I heard pavilion. Okay. I don't think it's a pavilion. I don't know exactly what it is, collective. I will look at pavilion. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm using my deck and how could I forget? Collective Magic of Marvel Oracle deck. Okay. All right. Collective, this will be a Wacky Combos, collective. I know you say, oh no, not the Wacky Combo read. Yes, collective, the Wacky Combo. Let's go, collective. Let's get whacking. Okay, collective. Archangel Michael, thank you, Archangel Michael. Show me the situation. Ooh, collective. The mad. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Valkyrie. I'm getting a warrior. I heard Vikings, okay? She don't look like she's to be played with, collective. I think she has a certain aroma to her or something. Okay, for some reason, there's something about smell. Maybe when she enters, the way she flew out there, it's like a breeze that comes in and a smell. I'm getting like a real earthy yet flowery, maybe jasmine mixed with another smell, okay? Okay, nice. Let's get the bottom. Maybe we have a duo here, collective. Wacky Combos, show me the obstacle. Let's pull them on the others too. Okay, thank you. Show me the situation. Wacky Combos. What the hell? Neurodivergent. Okay. This is about this person, I feel, okay? The way it came out as well, okay? Show me the spiritual advice. She looked like she'll play, though. I'm getting a very well-seasoned person, okay? More, maybe you're not as old, but people think you're older because of your demeanor or something. You don't look like you laugh a lot either, okay? All right, no judgment. Show me the divine outcome. My goodness, you saw how that flipped, didn't you? Maybe you did. Mystery. Mystery 1. Let's see. Mystery 2. All right. Let's see. Oh, my, collective. I think this wants to be here. Okay. All right. Show me the spiritual advice. something's like flippant. I don't know, maybe someone's trying to talk to someone and they're like, get out of my way, collective. She looks like she has somewhere to be. And she has a spear, collective, a big one. And she's dressed in all white. And this looks like some sort of armor or plate, okay? I'm getting like, what do you call those? Like the Amazons or something. Valkyrie. Maybe someone's name is Valkyrie. Okay, we're almost done, collective. Show me the divine outcome. Maybe someone's traveling in the wind. That's a lot, Archangel Michael. Thank you. Okay, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Okay, someone's getting something started. Looks like a fight, though. All right, what is the reading about? Wacky combos. Oh my goodness, collective. Constipation. Okay. There's a backup of some kind. Could be constipation, collective. I don't know. It's like the cleaner or something. I don't know. Maybe someone's experiencing constipation, okay? That's what the whole reading's about. Maybe it's about delays and backups and binds and things. All right, show me constipation. Why is this what the reading's about, Archangel Michael? Thank you. We now have going to prison for the rest of their life, collective, while constipated, collective. That's, prison, you have to go to the bathroom, collective. It's just very demeaning. They make you go to the bathroom in front of someone, okay, that you don't know. You have to get to know them, collective. And there's no privacy. I guess that's a part of the consequence, but I don't know. We need to come up with some better solutions to imprisonment, collective. All right, but we don't have the time or the resources right now, okay? All right, let's go, collective. I'm going to go back and get some more rest, okay? I've been up for a minute. All right. The situation, we have Valkyrie. You can because you must. Okay? Someone's ready to do something. She flew out there like the wind, collective. Okay? There's a backup, though. And someone has to come in and address it, maybe. All right, let's see. We have neurodivergent. I feel like they're speaking about this person or maybe the situation at hand. A person whose brain processes, learns, or behaves differently than the societal baseline or norm. This person, collective, Valkyrie. With a name like Valkyrie, you cannot be like everyone else, collective. You have to be different. Names resonate in our lives, right? It carries an energetic signature, I believe. All right, so we have a neurodivergent here. Someone who's processing the world and the information that they receive from the world and their environment in a unique way, collective. Okay, that sounds good to me, okay? But someone's going to prison. Okay, let's go. Kitty pride. This kitty and kit theme has been coming out a lot, okay? We all begin somewhere. Someone's ready to take charge, I feel, okay? They have someone to be. She's running. And she popped out there like I'm on my way, collective. All right. So someone is seeing the world differently. Maybe you've always been this way. Or maybe there's some sort of change recently. Situation. Outdoor enthusiast, collective. Okay, so you're going outdoors. Maybe you've been inside a lot. Maybe this is a message to possibly go out. I don't know, collective. I'm sure it's for me as well, okay? All right, go out and enjoy the outdoors, collective. I don't know, but someone's going to prison for the rest of their lives. So let's see what's going on here. All right, let's keep that there. Show me something about the way this neurodivergent person processes the information they receive. How do they see life? At least currently. All right? Something about outdoors, collective. Get out. Show me what's going on as they go outdoors. What do they do? Teflon, I will never let you go. I'm getting obsession. Car collector. Okay, let's see what these cars are. What are these cars symbolic of? Are they cars? Maybe someone likes to drive cars, collector. Maybe someone has Tonka trucks. About. I feel like someone's a collector. Okay. Maybe someone's being controlled. Maybe someone is a handler. Okay. Maybe there's something to do about, I don't know, online possibly. I'm getting spamming as well. All right, let's get into this. It's too slow or something slow moving. Neurodivergent person. Future tech, okay? Someone has a good mind, at least a very inventive one. Let's see how they're using it, okay? And people, I need to do one of these readings, future tech, okay? But people who I feel process like this, they're the perfect people to invent things, okay? They're not thinking like the masses, collective. Because the masses, they have us dumbed down so that we don't think, okay? As a form of control. All right. What is it? This neurodivergent person. Sleeve tattoos, collective. Okay, so someone has tattoos, okay? All right, hopefully we're not going where we usually go with this, okay? But maybe someone does tattoos. Maybe they express their neurodivergency in their artwork, collective. Maybe there's something about a new tattoo machine or something. Whatever they call it. All right? And maybe they get their inspiration while outdoors. Okay, I don't know what this bot's here for. All right, but Teflon, it's very strong. I'm getting futuristic materials. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, outdoor enthusiast. I will never let you go. Obsession, I feel. Maybe there's some envy and greed here as well. Let's go. Space medicine. Okay. So I feel like this person they have a grand mind, okay? But they're not using it properly. This could indicate like sky jumper energy, okay? But hopefully not. But it's probably someone that knows him, collective, okay? All right. Teflon. Maybe this has something to do with this space medicine. And I feel like once they get it, it's sort of like crack, collective, okay? They can't let it go. Okay? Once they use it enough, it's like it transforms them into a bot, collective. A green one, okay? And they can control them and they do whatever they want. All right, where's my deck, collective? Oh, right there. I'm getting the administrator as well. Show me, give me the components of this Teflon that we're talking about here. It's something very strong. It's very binding, I'm getting, like to those dopamine centers in the brain or wherever they are, okay? Hearst. I feel like it's deadly, collective. Like a Hearst. Teflon, the components. Hudson. I'm getting, collective, forgive me. This is my speculation. I could be wrong. It could indicate something about water, maybe. But I'm getting a contaminant, like a immuno disease, collective, like HIV. Show me. Maybe this is what it's for. I don't know. Jonathan Smith, boarding pass. Business class. JQ 092 is the flight, I believe. Yes. Seat 14B, gate A12. Boarding time 6:25. The date is May 16, 2022. Departure time is 7:10, and they also departed on the same date, collective. So, okay, yeah, don't pay me no mind, collective. Okay, but I'm getting like someone who traveled. Okay, reading that for some reason, I got like someone who traveled one location, a distance, and back in the same day, okay? All right, but yeah. Destination city is Toronto, Canada. Departure city is Dublin, Ireland. I'm getting like someone had to do a quick transfer and they couldn't stay. It was like a business meeting or something, collective. Maybe, look, maybe it's the space person. The colors match, okay? You can't see it. Something to it. All right. So they're traveling. Maybe they're traveling to the Hudson or something, collective. Let's see what this is. Show me Hudson. What does this mean? Black Lightning, collective, okay? Like Jimi Hendrix or something. Or a Starseed, collective. Okay? A Super Saiyan man or ma'am, okay? Bottom of the deck. Lightning, though. Let's see. Maybe lightning's something, collective. Let's see. If we don't act, we'll all be consumed, collective, okay? So they're ingesting this. People. I don't know. It could be like biofuel, okay? And it's very strong. It's very addictive, okay? And people go green, collective, once they get enough of this stuff, okay? And they become extremely obsessive, okay? Black lightning. So this is what people seek. They want that activation power. They want to be superheroes, collective, but they don't want to put in the work. Okay, so they think they can just go and consume people like this. Okay? Maybe, I don't know, collective, maybe it makes them feel energetic when they do it initially, okay? And then they don't see how obsessed they become, okay? Show me this person's heart. Let's see. This could be someone that they're after and you're like, hell no. Show me this person's heart. They look good, collective. They look like a clean person. They just look like they don't play. I knew they were here, collective, with those sleeve tattoos, okay? My mystical beings were hurt because of you. Now what you think I'm about to do? Maybe sky jumpers are feminine, collective. There's so many of them, okay? But there's one particular one who's very persistent, or maybe two. All right, their heart. A Yankees fan, okay? Their heart. Something about New York. Maybe someone resides near the Hudson. And that story with Black Lightning, I do believe it played out in New York with Tobias, okay? I believe. I could be wrong. All right. Their heart. Earth angels. Isn't that beautiful? An earth angel. Maybe someone's Angie or Angie, okay? All right. But an earth angel who's a Yankees fan, collective, okay? Earth angels, thank you for your service. Look at that. How beautiful. And maybe you're out in the woods or something, collective. Or maybe you like to climb mountains or something. Or maybe you just clean up the forests of these type of beings, okay? Let's go. Their heart. Safe deposit box. I feel like they're saying that people are safe with you. They feel safe around you. You have good service, collective. You have good intentions, but you're strong. Okay? All right. I don't feel like this is Jimmy, but it could be. Let's see who has the suit. Who has it? Who has this suit? It could be you, collective. The karmics. These karmics been losing their minds, which lets me know my chariot is here, baby. And the way she came out here, she looks like the chariot. I'm getting like Harriet Tubman Collective. Who has the suit? Gallstone or gallbladder surgery, okay? I feel like these are criminals who like to set people up for fraudulent surgeries in order to get their biofuel collective and take their lives, okay? And send them off for the space medicine, okay? Let's see. One more. Archangel Michael, who is the inventor of this space medicine? Fell out here on Valkyrie Collective. Rogue Wave, Monster Waves in the reverse. Maybe this is someone that's in their collective, in that last serum or something collective. Maybe this is an ancestor. Rogue Wave. I forgot what the hell that is. Who's behind it or who created it? Abdullah. Put it where it go, collective, okay? All right, but we got space medicine. I feel like this is an earth angel, okay? Maybe this is someone who's been hurt. And whoever did it, they're going to prison for the rest of their lives, okay? All right, one more, and we'll move on. Where is Valkyrie now? Where are you, Valkyrie? You might be outdoors. Oh, man, let me pause. Let me see that guy. Look at this, collective. This is crazy. Powering up like an Iron Man suit. Maybe we had two individuals here, okay? Or they could be powering up on an earth angel. Let's see. Someone's definitely in this suit. Karmics. Let's go. You are witnessing the fall of a corrupt empire. I feel like this is a very unique earth angel, okay? Who is powering up, okay? But they're powering up for different reasons than these people, okay? They're going to destroy an empire collective. Corrupt empire, okay? All right. One more. We're about to close it. Archangel Michael, what is this space medicine primarily being used for? Or some of the things? They're going to prison, collective. They don't want to talk about it. Going to prison for the rest of their lives. Or maybe this is a part of it. Because as the people consume this, they become green, collective, and obsessed. Okay, I dropped a card. And maybe, give me a second. Maybe this is a part of it, collective, to make people go insane and cause them to become deranged and do something that sends them to prison. All right, what is the purpose? Hearse, collective, and ultimately put you in a hearse. A mad scientist, okay? I heard monkey man, collective. Okay, let's go. Forgive me, collective, that's what I heard, okay? Maybe they're on that monkey island over there. Maybe that's where they're sending people to. Maybe this is why they're going to prison for the rest of their life. All right? What are they using it for? No more. Fish, collective. Something about water. Okay? I feel like, too, this has something to do with that Nancy Guthrie case as well, okay? Because that was a fish man at her home, okay? That came to that door on their camera, okay? And I feel like this is a part of what they're creating, like bots. They're using they're using these Earth Angel Black Lightning DNAs, okay? And Black Lightning could be Jimi Hendrix, collective. I feel like they used his DNA to make many people, collective. Babies or something, a line of something, collective. Okay? And they're using them like these fish people they're making, collective. Yeah, something. They're using the water in all the wrong ways, collective. It's all wrong, okay? And they're going to prison. I'm getting Sky Jumper and his compadres, okay? And maybe the sport has to do with outdoors as well. The Hunger Games. All right, let's get something from Nomo. We're about to close it, collective. There's no more cards in my deck. All right. Why the Nomo gene or DNA? Could be something about, is that Ethiopia or Africa? Why the Nomo? I feel like they're concocting, they're mixing different DNA to see what type of qualities they can get. Okay, I'm getting gene editing. I'm also getting Romania, Bucegi Mountains, with the projection hole and that DNA technology. Okay, and everyone doesn't have access to it, but certain people do that are part of this chain of crime collective, and they see the bigger picture. But they only give different people the different parts that they want them to be aware of, that they need to do their part. Okay, sort of how like the government operates, okay? Like top secret. All right, let's see. Nomo, why? Why the Nomo? Amelia, okay? Put it where it go. And this reading will help you unlock some hidden truths about your past, Amelia, okay? All right, something about the Nomo. I don't know. Do the research, okay? Maybe there's some sort of lineage you had. Maybe it just goes back to Ethiopia. Maybe it goes all the way back to the Nomo collective. I feel like this is a part of most people's bloodline, okay? Because I think we started in water, okay? It makes me think about the movie Lucy, when those eyes changed, when she was seeing the human being go back to the beginning, okay? It also showed like cat eyes. I believe they were reptilian eyes. There was a particular part in the movie. And this fish eye, that I felt like it was fish eyes, okay? It might have been the second one when they were clipping, like, whatever. Someone knows what I'm talking about, right? But they did it very quick. They flashed this one quicker than the others. The Nomo. Okay, so I feel like this is for you, Amelia, this part at least, okay? And one thing I wanted to say about that Q&A the other day, the last one, right? That question about JFK and his assassination. And the name Sharon came out. And I went off on a tangent on something else, collective, okay? There was a woman I saw named Sharon that knew JFK. And people were speculating if he was having a secret relationship with him. But they came out and said no. You know, someone said no, they're just friends. So I don't know, collective. Something to it possibly, okay? And this is my speculation, okay? All right, let's move on. We're about to close it. And we'll look at the bottoms at the end. Let's look at the bottom, collective. Situation. Captain Marvel sees the day. Valkyrie is here, collective. Okay, I don't know. I'm getting Amelia as well. I'm getting strong energy, okay? Very confident. So seize the day. Someone's about to bring down a corrupt empire, okay? Or many people. And people are preparing. They're preparing, collective, to play their part. I'm getting like on an open stage, the world stage. All right? Collective, why do I have these? And we got brown, okay? All right. Show me the obstacle. White Silverado pickup truck. Skyjumper collective. And the crew. The nasty one collective. That likes playing around as it relates to your young people, your children collective. That name Brown is important. This goofy's got to go, Archangel Michael. White Silverado pickup truck. Let's go, the obstacle. Photographer. Okay, maybe there's a photographer around you. Maybe there was one, okay? Maybe someone's taking pictures. Maybe they're taking pictures. Let's see. White Silverado pickup truck. The obstacle. Time to detox. All right, what this detox is going to look like. Show me that. Oh, is this the one that's going to prison for the rest of their lives? I hope. In the reverse, You can't mix swine with the divine, okay? Shout out to my queen's eye, okay? So he wants to mix up with this divine feminine I'm getting, okay? Amelia, this name is important, okay? All right. So this is the obstacle. They want to detox by, and we know Sky Jumper, he's freaky, okay? All right, but they want to detox through you. I'm getting sexual relationships, okay? And I feel like there's something about a photographer. Maybe someone knows someone. Maybe someone gave someone the word about what someone's into. I'm getting energy stealers as well. But they work for this corrupt space industry. A syndicate. All right. Show me these photographer. What is this? Is this another person, or is this something that they do? Show me. Forgive me collecting my voice, okay? My tongue and my speech, okay? Stand your ground. Photographer. Maybe someone's taking pictures of this lunatic. Show me. Shame on you for allowing another MF to tell you how to feel, okay? I feel like someone has evidence of this person and what they've been doing around your homes, okay? And these people. Animal lover. Maybe someone is an animal lover. Maybe they saw them do something to an animal, collective. All right, let's see. And we have betrayal at the bottom, okay? If your name comes up here and you recognize any of this or you resonate, I would definitely listen up, okay? This is nothing to be played with, okay? These people are monsters, the people who do this. But put the names where they go. Some people are victims or intended. Show me this shameful mother flugger, okay? The one that drives the white Silverado pickup truck. Show me something about them. What do they hide? Too much hidden about this person, collector. What do they hide? That's why they keep moving around. I feel like this person's Sky Jumper. They move around from town to town because they're doing corrupt stuff, okay? I'm getting a serial Uber collective, okay? And I feel like many people know about this person and people like this, okay? This is my speculation. What do they hide? Already knowing the tea. They hide that what you know about them is true, okay? And they want to burn the evidence. I think not, okay? They're getting caught up. There's something about a photographer. Emotional intelligence, okay? You know how they think. You know that there's something wrong with their thinking. You know possibly that they like to consume things that they shouldn't, collective, okay? All right, so this is the obstacle. All right, let's go. One more. I feel like someone's being shamed because people know. You know, maybe. Or people know. Maybe you're telling people. Maybe it's just time for these truths to come out. I feel like they're very immature as well. All right. What message do you have for this person that's going to prison for the rest of their lives? Though retrieval. You're getting the info through downloads, okay? Yeah, collective. About these bots. And that they're creating people. Okay? Using people's material. Against your consent, okay? Yeah, collective, but with Sky Jumper, just know he'll eat you before he eats you, collective, okay? All right, spiritual advice. This is my speculation. Trivial pursuits is not happening. Insignificant, unimportant, frivolous, petty. They see these people as unimportant, collective. Okay? Their mutation. Okay? Aerodynamics engineer, skyjumper. Okay? Astro travel. As well as it has to do with space. Okay? In space vehicles. The invention of them. The study of how to create vehicles that can fly. Okay? Effectively. And this is this person's, they're as well, collective. They're like this Valkyrie mindset. They have, this is who this is, a future tech collective. They created this. And their desire is to consume all the Earth Angels collective, Valkyrie. And maybe they feel like they have a Captain Marvel approach. Or this is you. You're stopping this person, collective. I feel like they feel like they're right in what they're doing. They have a right, collective. Okay, I feel like someone's trying to cure an illness or something. This is my speculation, okay? Someone's just ill, collective. Completely. Their mind is very sick, okay? Spiritual advice. In the reverse. Get in a room. They can't get a room no more, collective. Hotel, motel, suite. Business, pleasure. And they travel, collective. This is what they do. And I feel like they travel like a John Doe. And when they get to their new location, they change up their MO. Their the way they look. Or the way they operate. And their names, okay? I feel like they're based in New York, though. Possibly near this Hudson River. I feel like there's a mother involved. Or a spouse or a girlfriend or something as well, okay? And they're part of a coven. Spiritual advice. They jump, collective, and they use hotels or something. Maybe this person is staying at a hotel near you, collective. And they keep trying to get into your energy like a weirdo, collective, okay? And it's just trivial, collective. They're trivial. Spiritual advice. Running away. They're running away from this town where they've collected this person. They're the kind of person it's like a nightmare, a movie, okay? People you don't believe exist on the planet. But they look very normal and non-suspecting, okay? All right, let's close it. So I feel like this person's running away. They go to hotels and this is what they do. They try to jump into people's energy and steal their energy. Ultimately to steal them, collective, okay? And ultimately to consume them. However, forgive me, what the hell? Maybe this is this person's prayer. They're praying to get another fix, collective, of the space medicine. Maybe they make it themselves, collective. I don't know. Divine outcome. Show your ASS what my pen do. Many men. 50 Cent. Okay? I feel like someone's being exposed. Show me. Army tanker. The military. Skyjumper. Show me. Wife. Ooh, collective. So that's the feminine attached to him possibly. Okay? The wife. All right? So maybe the wife's the military person, maybe they both are. Maybe the wife is in space, collective. The astronaut. I don't know. Divine outcome. Tyndall. Maybe a name. Tyndall. Let's see backwards. Ladnit. Ladnit. Let's see if we can get anything else. I don't know why I'm getting, what is that place? Not Hindi or Hindu. Something else that's making me think, and I can't get it. Maybe Trinidad? Maybe something like it? Maybe someone's from Trinidad. All right, let's go. Divine outcome. There's some sort of legal proceedings, I feel, or impending. We have the 11. Is that a 2 or 11 collective? I feel like this is the clubs. So could be the King of Wands or the Knight of Wands. But it looks like there's a lashing collective. Army taker style. Let's go. Divine outcome. A leader collective. The leader of this future tech idea. Maybe they're a leader in the army as well. Or they were. All right, this one is hearts. 24. What are these numbers? 24 adds up to a 6. Something about cups and emotion. This could be the King of Cups collective. Maybe there's the King of Cups and the King of Wands here. Maybe this is the relationship collective. Maybe these are two masculines and one is the wife. Maybe. Divine outcome. I don't like these numbers here like this. 17. It looks like the Queen of Cups collective. Maybe there's a third party or something. Or maybe we have the Queen and King of Cups here, right? And we have the King of Wands. Could be someone else. But it could speak about their leaders. Pillars of a community or something. Divine outcome. Or maybe someone's tripping these people up. This is the 10 of Pentacles collective. Let's go. Divine outcome. Some sort of inheritance, legacy, right? Maybe a family, something about a family. Let's go. A wealthy family. What the hell is this collective? We have the number 4, and it's a heart. It's a lot about love or feelings and emotions, right? And someone's playing, I don't know if that's a banjo or what that is, okay? I feel like this may speak about a place that this person has traveled to, okay, as well. Maybe they have a home somewhere. And something about a pavilion. I feel like this speaks about a collaboration of people working together in order to get the 10 of Pentacles. But there's some sort of exposure. Maybe this is something to do with the Army and Space Collective. I'm getting a coven. Divine outcome. Heart. No, this is the spades. I feel like it's some sort of truth. So this would be swords. 29 adds up to 11. I wish they hadn't put these numbers. This is like the Ace of Swords collective. One sword, okay? The truth is coming out. Show you ASS what my pen do. And I feel like people, you're getting downloads, or everyone will, collective. And people could be going to jail, to prison for the rest of their lives, okay? All right, we're about to close it. What are these cards? Card collector. Arms dealer, okay? Wasn't expecting that, collective. This is why they're running from town to town, okay? As well as I'm getting intercontinental. What are these cards? Envy. And they have access to arms, collective. What are these cards? I know this one. I'm sure it's one right in their truck, collective, okay? When I see this person, every time they come out or I know they're in the area, I'll see if I'm outside. I'll see a fly or a mosquito, collective, or something disgusting. And then I'll see this disgusting white truck open up, okay? Ride up. Because he's watching me, okay? This particular sky jumper, okay? And there's so much darkness in that truck, collective. I get death every time I see this person and that truck. That truck, there's death in that truck, collective. This is my speculation, okay? It makes me nauseous to know that this type of being And many, but especially this one, is in my energy. Okay? And many people know I have to clean it up myself, collective. Because they know. They know. All right. What is this, collective? Card collector. Lavelle. This name came out before too, I think. So someone's envious, okay? Okay, put the info where it go, collective. This could be one of this person's names, but I don't think so. I'm getting a D letter name as well, okay? All right, let's close it. Let's get the bottom here. Divine outcome. 8, 9 of Cups, collective. I feel like you're going to be successful. You're going to have what you want. This truth, and you're going to look pretty like that, or handsome, okay? But they're trying to destroy the evidence. I feel like, but the evidence is already known. But they're watching, collective. They keep watching this person. Maybe they're constipated, collective. Something about constipation. And you know, if you're constipated or your stomach's bothering you, it interferes with the way you think. And this is definitely Sky Jumper. They're outdoors all the time, as well as they like to surf. And this person's like they have tattoos, or they do tattoos, collective. And they're very obsessive because they keep using this space junk, collective. They can't get off of it. And what is space junk? It's enlightened beings, collective. Possibly biofuel, okay? And maybe as well that they're from New York, Hudson River. Maybe this is it. And there's something about sickness. And one of the first places to address would be the constipation, because this is a part of the reason why the system becomes so toxic, the blood, collective, okay? Because of the constipation. This is the first place you start, I believe, okay? Because the gut, there's life and there's death. This person has a multitude of archonic and parasitic attachments, collective. All right, collective, I run my mouth too much. What the hell was this? Constipation, okay? Vitreous humor, the energy drainer. Fluid, a clear gel-like substance that fills the space. Fluid, a clear gel-like substance that fills the space, the lens, and the retina, maintains eye shape, lets light pass through. This is what they do, especially with them dog walkers, or they just drive by, collective. Okay? He's a disgusting master at this, okay, or he was. Constipation. Now we know you're constipated too, okay? Let's go. Massive earthquake. Get out of here, collective. Something's going to move and shake and break the constipation, collective. This is like a wall that's been built up. A protected wall. I'm getting that wombat poop card, collective. And it's going to take something like a huge shakeup, like a massive earthquake and a rogue wave to come in. All right, so look, they're going to shake it up with the earthquake. Okay, it doesn't have to be literal. And it's going to break down that strong constipation of that wombat poop, the wall, collective. And then Yemiya is going to come through with a rogue wave and wipe it all away, collective. All right. Confirmation. All right, let's close it. Brown. Show me. Animal lover. You know I get surgical with this. I'm telling you, collective. Your children, I believe. Your children, I don't know whether they know it or not. Your children are more magical than they may be aware of, okay? I feel like some of the young people, they have gifts and abilities, and they're doing things, collective, in their environment and others, but they're not aware of it. Once they become aware of how powerful they are, they will be able to clean this planet up, okay? As well as, I feel like this lunatic was involved possibly in giving a child, collective, an adult child, or they were involved in giving an adult child a cursed cat, collective. This is what I feel. And they think they're so wonderful. They don't see the world the way others do. But it's a warped type of way that they use it, okay? They're going to be retrieved and thrown in prison for the rest of their lives. Them and whomever this maid is, and whomever else that's been working with them. I can't wait to see this man arrested. This Sky Jumper Collective. I can't wait. All right. Mystery card number 1. Button eyes. They're soulless. I'm getting that card from yesterday's reading. Feed Me, the Hungry Beast Collective. This is who this is. The Hungry Beast, okay? Mystery card number 2. Tarot card reader, okay? And this is what they do. As well as they like to steal content, collective. They sit outside. This one sits outside with his device, okay? And every time they tap into my phone with a particular device, I can see when they do it, okay? It comes up like a haze or a film, an opaque film over the screen, right? So, especially when I'm outside, right? And I let them know, especially this one, because when this truck roll up, this is when it happens. Certain people, I know other people, certain neighbors it happens with too, right? But look, I let them know every time because I type stuff in the search bar, collective. I say things that I know is going to irritate him, okay? Because I know he's a lunatic, okay? And I'm triggering him. Since they won't arrest the person, I'm going to have to do it myself, collective. And he's watching me all day. It's like, make a move. But he does in secret. He's got a problem, collective. All right, collective, like it if you like it.